guys, it's me, the Kayla Brianna, KB, Bree, whatever you got me. And today, y'all, we have an announcement to make. Woo! So, you guys. So, before I even get into the video, so I'm gonna do a little introduction. So, for those of you who are new here, hey, for those who are returning, welcome back. So, my name is Kayla Brianna, KB, Bree, whatever you want to call me. I am 29 years old. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I have an associate's degree in business administration. You know. So, today I have a new announcement to make. You know, the girls have been adding some more credentials, you know, to their name, whatever. So, today I'd like to introduce you. I would like to introduce you to your new cranial prosthesis specialist. Yes, me. Yes, so okay, like I was saying. So back in 2016, I started a hair company. I was selling wigs, selling bundles, selling lashes, you know the works. So that's when I went to school for business administration. Okay, cool. I finished school for business administration. And as soon as I finished school, I started actually doing installs. So I'm like, I'm doing hair now. I'm doing a lot of custom colors. I might as well go to cosmetology school, because I'm the type of person, like, if I'm doing something, I want to actually, like, be knowledgeable and know what I'm doing. I kind of wanted to, you know, become a professional in the industry. So I went to cosmetology school I started in 2019 and I ended in 2021. I got my license in 2022, beginning of 2022. So yeah, I got my license beginning of 22 in March. So ever since I got my license, my main goal for going to cosmetology school was so that I could be able to make medical units for like cancer patients, for people dealing with like hair loss, alopecia, you know, things like that. So I'm so finally excited to say, meet your new cranial prosthesis specialist. Yes, me, certified. So yes, I am now going to be selling medical units to cancer patients, accepting government contracts, accepting HSA, care credit, you know the works. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, this has been one of my biggest goals, literally, even before I went to cosmetology school. This is like the reason that I started going to cosmetology school. And then I found out during cosmetology school that you don't even need to have your license for this particular thing. So yeah, y'all girls better get on it. But yeah, so you don't need your license. However, I'm the type of person, when I am starting something, I like to know like everything about it. So when I started my business, I went to school for business. I started doing actual like more hands-on with the hair and the wigs, not just making the wigs, but I was actually like coloring the wigs, installing the wigs. So I wanted to be more knowledgeable about hair. So I went to cosmetology school. So now, back in August, it is now currently November. I am relaunching on November 11th today. Well, today is November 11th. But anyway, so November 11th, happy Veterans Day to all my veterans out there. My mom is actually a veteran, my dad's a veteran, like literally my whole family are veterans. So definitely much respect to our veterans, for everyone who serves our country. So basically, a cranial prosthesis is just a wig that is customized to your head shape, your head size for that specific client. It's customized for your special needs. Say you're going to the doctor and you are getting injections in your head. So instead of having like the fashion wigs where we have like the wigs made with dome caps, your medical wigs will be made with like different materials and like interchangeable threads and webs, so that you will be able to get your injections, take your wig on and off, move the lace around, or like move your hair around if your doctor needs to get to like anywhere in your scalp. So y'all are probably asking like, so who needs a medical wig? Or who needs a cranial prosthesis? A medical wig is literally for anyone who is dealing with hair loss. I don't like to say suffering, because we're not, I mean, just the terminology. The terminology really plays a part in a lot of things. So I don't like to say the word suffering. We're dealing with it. We're going to deal with it. We're going to get through it. So clients who are dealing with hair loss, cancer, any medical conditions that causes your hair to come out, you can get a medical wig. So veterans can get a medical wig, so veteran spouses can get a medical wig, your veterans, any veteran dependents can get a medical wig as long as you have alopecia listed under your insurance plan. So definitely, if you are a veteran, if you are dealing with any type of hair loss, definitely contact your doctor, your dermatologist, and see what all prescriptions that you qualify for. I do have like a submission form on my page, so if you want to go and look and see what all you need, all the qualifications, then you can definitely go fill that out. I can get back in contact with you and we can start the process from there. Alright, so y'all want to know, what is alopecia? Okay, so alopecia is just another term for hair loss. Like, it's really simple, y'all. It's so simple. Like, it's so simple. Alopecia is just another term for hair loss. There's two types of alopecia. There's scarring and there's non-scarring. Many different types of alopecia. However, they're broken down into two categories. May I say, scarring and non-scarring. Scarring alopecia is basically when your hair falls out and it leaves a scar, and your hair is not able to regrow back again. So it's like basically permanent hair loss. When you have scarring alopecia, it's basically permanent hair loss. Your hair is not going to grow back. Like, your follicles are scabbed, they're dead. So if you have non-scarring hair loss, which might be non-scarring hair loss might be like a alopecia areata. That's basically when you're like missing patches of your head and it doesn't leave a scar. You're just like missing patches of hair in random places. That also could be like if your hair is starting to get thin in certain places. Like, say you have a full head of hair right here, but then you have like a little thin spot in the back. So that could be another form of non-scarring. So basically, it's self-explanatory. If you are losing hair and you're getting scabs and scars in your head, then that's scarring. But if you're losing hair and it's like no scabs, no scarring, no bleeding, no blood, no nothing, that's non-scarring. So there's two different type of categories that alopecia are broken down into. It just depends on which type of alopecia you have. Your doctor can explain that to you. There are different types like trichotillomania. Trichotillomania is a disease, a hair pulling disease. So if you know someone who like constantly pulls out their hair, that is called trichotillomania. And you could be covered for a medical unit if you have that disease. So there's many different things that can cause alopecia. It could be medical conditions. It could be your hair care routine, you know, how you treat your hair, like hair pullage, hair breakage, wearing frontals, having lace glue in your hair. There could be many reasons. Medicines that you're taking, you can have like a bad reaction to that. So if you are noticing hair loss, recently I've been having a lot of clients come to me who's been losing their hair from COVID. Like literally big patches of hair just falling out constantly. So COVID could be another thing that makes you lose hair. So there's lots of different forms of alopecia. Make sure you go to your doctor and see if you're covered, because you could be around here getting free wigs, sis. Free wigs. Free raw Indian wigs with the HD lace. Yeah. Also, if you are looking to get a medical wig, you do not have to be restricted only to medical wigs. If you wanted to get like something that I have on now, you can definitely do that. Once you set your consultation, we will make a custom mold of your head. So I have a private one-on-one with you. All appointments are private, even if you don't necessarily have alopecia or cancer. I just like to have all my appointments one-on-one. So all my time is on you, really, or whatever. All my focus is on you. You don't have any distractions. You don't have anything like, you know, just extra stuff going around. You know, I like for people to feel comfortable. So all consultations are one-on-one. You will receive a custom cranial mold. The mold will be sent into our prosthetics team, and then they will create your unit for you, or they will either send me the hair, I'll create the unit, and then once your unit gets delivered, we will be ready for the install. And then as far as like pictures go and everything, you can sign a photo release form if if you don't mind me taking pictures, if you don't want me to take pictures, then you don't have to sign the photo release form. But that's definitely something that I am going to give to all of my medical unit customers. You will be getting a photo release form, and you'll be signing a contract once, you know, we get everything started. So let's see. I feel like I pretty much covered everything. Let's see. So the insides of the wigs are lined with different materials based on the customer's diagnosis and treatments for tender scalps. Fit the head and they fit the head better than fashion wigs. So you know how sometimes when you get a fashion wig and it's kind of like big in the back, or it's too big on the sides, or you know, it just don't fit, or it's too small. So these custom molds will literally, like, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to show you how I make the custom mold, so definitely stay tuned for that. Drop it in the comments below if you would like to see. But yeah, so I'm going to be making a custom cranial mold of your head, and then that mold will get sent to the companies that actually make the units. So I do not hand make these units. The units are actually made out by vendors or whatever. So once we get your mold, we will send your mold to the vendor. The vendor will then send the wig back. And then, yeah, we just keep the process rolling. So I feel like I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm just gonna see. But I feel like I covered everything. So that's basically everything, you guys. Like I said, if you want to go to the doctor, some questions that you can ask your doctor. You can ask your doctor is if it's a scalp issue or a hair issue. Is it like a permanent hair loss? If you have like traction alopecia, there's different stages of traction alopecia. So you can catch it early, which is like in the early phases where you're just starting to lose hair, or you can catch it at the end of phases when it's actually starting to become scarring and permanent hair loss. So there's many, when I tell y'all there's like, it's a lot. There's many different types of hair loss. So not everyone has the same type of hair loss, but you will be surprised how many people do actually deal with hair loss. Yeah, so I don't think that, like, you know, dealing with hair loss should be something that you should be ashamed of, or that you should feel bad about, or, you know, beat yourself up about. Because like I said, many people deal with it, men, women, kids. It's life. It's just hair. We can buy some more. Okay, so yeah, that was my video. I hope you guys liked this. I hope you are well informed on what a cranial prosthesis unit is and how we can get you one. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. You can email me at KaylaBrianna@exoticlinks.com, and I'll leave it right here because the spelling is a little off. So yeah, KaylaBrianna@exoticlinks.com, or you can DM me on Instagram at exoticlinks hair extensions, Facebook at Kayla Brianna, my website www.exoticlinks.com. And it was nice talking to you guys. Alright guys, so that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you are well informed on what a cranial prosthesis is. You know, our mission here is to help clients alleviate depression while still dealing with their everyday life and, you know, their self-esteem, quality of life. And, you know, we got to keep the ball rolling because girls. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you soon.